What's good, people? Them, me myself, Pharaoh. You're done now, the Tingo Gringo, and I'm back with another video. And we got Drake's top shooter, man, like shirt off shooty, man, like man, like top 5. Damn, man, this shit ain't even funny. But you know, this is what happens when you be talking crazy about people all the time and thinking you're like some sort of untouchable god. Apparently, bro got chefed in his neck, just ran down on, man, treated you like a damn flunky. But look, let's run into this video real quick and we'll bounce back on the other side. There ain't really too much to show you, but I just want to show you a little prelude of what could or may have led up to this whole situation, because bro was talking was.
Big five. No, we coming. In the UK, nigga. Where we going tonight? Let them know.
That's a great question.
There's no killers in the UK. There's like serious guys. We're not gonna come kill us.
No.
They're not gonna come kill us. We're safe. You can even show your address here. In America?
Fuck.
Yeah, listen.
All right, I'm gonna go shower. I'll see you in a bit.
W's.
My dog.
Throw some W's for the milk boys.
Let's go.
My dogs.
Yeah, my peoples, them, and that's the clips. As I said, not too much is going on apart from him getting a bit spicy, talking reckless on the IRL. But I'm gonna get into that because I feel like that needs to get touched upon separately. But if you've been doing any of your Google or your YouTube, you'll see a few clips popping up of him networking, you know what I mean, percolating around wireless, doing a lot of good stuff. Like, that's the sort of stuff we want to see, you know what I mean? But there's another clip that I've seen that's been linked to this whole top 5 situation. It's got nothing to do with the situation. It's a 3-4 year old video of one youth getting punched up in his car. There's a bag of other youths surrounded his whip, just shouting, screaming. There's another kid there that I believe is only there to sound like a belligerent baby mum screaming his head off and to film the situation. But that's just there to farm clicks and views, nothing else. It's an old situation. It's not an aftermath. It's not a lead up. It's nothing. It's just clickbait. Don't believe the hype. Now let's get into this. Now, the first thing I want to say is, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, people, but I believe that you got chefed in your neck due to the statements and the comments you made in that IRL stream. The reason I'm saying that is I don't know of you top 5 to have any issues with anybody from the UK. I don't know of you, like, even thinking off the top of my head, I can't think of any situations of you going back and forth with anybody from the UK, artist, promoter, blogger, live streamer, whatever. I can't think of that off the top of my head. So the only person I could think of is Lowski, who had a little issue with Presser back in the day over some lyrics, and that was literally a Twitter exchange. It was just Twitter and Instagram going back and forth, nothing else. So for me, I can't put my finger on why you would have gotten treated like that, other than you making those statements. And I've heard you make a few other statements before about the UK being soft because there's no guns in the UK or some shit like that. Like, my brother, guns are illegal in the UK. That doesn't mean that guns are not made in the UK. It means that only specific people are allowed to own guns in the UK. You have to have licenses in the UK. But again, it being illegal does not mean that there is not any guns in the UK. And this isn't me advocating for gun crime or any kind of shit like that. I'm just stating a fact, right? Like, just that's bruv. That's like me saying, oh, weed's illegal in most countries, but people smoke weed every fucking day. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just a stupid statement that you've made, quite an ignorant statement, to be fair. And that makes it worse because you're from Canada, bro. Canada's a lot like the UK. Like, your boss advocates for the UK. Whenever he comes to the UK, he's always with live wires. Like, Drake, like, regardless whatever people want to say, Drake is and was one of the biggest artists in the world, right? Money talks. So when he's coming over here, he's aligning himself with real figures, people, reputable people, reputations, stand-up dudes. You understand what I'm trying to say? So when you make these sort of statements, bro, it's a slap in the face. You're shitting on these people that he's aligned himself with. These real niggas. I'm not talking about artists, and that's even something. He's had a hand in a lot of people's careers in the UK. Like, all jokes aside, Dave, J Hus, Central C, like there's numerous artists that I could mention that Drake has done shows with or gone on their records with. Like, so Drake has a relationship with UK people. When he's ready to put on his fake UK accent and he turns into Roadman Drake, like, it's all good then. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for you to make certain of these statements, as I said, you are offending a whole country for no reason whatsoever. No reason whatsoever, my bro. And that brings me on to this. Off of the statements you said about us being soft, no guns, etc., whatever, didn't your boss's after party, wireless after party, get shot up 3 years ago, my bro? Didn't 3 gunmen turn up to your boss's wireless after party 3 years ago and shoot it up? So again, that just makes all of your statements just ignorant. It makes it seem like you were doing something for clout. Oh, because I'm in the country, I'm gonna say this just for clout, which makes me question your gangsterism. The reason I say that is because any real gangsters, any real ones know, bro, it don't matter how gangster you are. If you are coming out of your comfort zone, out of your city where you are, to another man's city, bro, you need to come with respect. You need to step with care. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not saying that you're pussy or none of that, or you're scared, but it's about respect. I am not in my area surrounded by people that I know. I am out of my comfort zone. So I'm going to come here with a level of respect towards these people. Even me from London, bro. Do you think I'm going to go to South London and do an IRL stream and disrespect South London while standing in South London? Like, come on, bro. You're asking for trouble. That's me saying I want trouble. Like, that's just stupid. Like, I don't understand why you would do that. Like, why you would disrespect so many people, all of Drake's affiliates, all of the friendships he's made over here. You've literally just shat on them by making that one statement. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I believe you got chef in your neck for clout, my brother. Another point I want to make is this place you are right here, my bro. For everybody watching, if you're not from London or not from the UK, this area he's standing in, this isn't central London. This isn't a tourist place. This isn't a tourist attraction. This isn't where tourists come. This is the hood. Finsbury Park is where Wireless is hosted. Finsbury Park, if you do your Googles or your research, do your Googles to where this place is. This is surrounded by gang affiliated areas. Even Finsbury Park itself is gang affiliated. But just down the road, you've got Camden, you've got Holloway, you've got Highbury and Islington, you've got Tottenham, you've got Wood Green. All of these places are, you could literally walk or jump on a bus and get to each one of these places that I've mentioned. You've got Stamford Hill, Stoke Newington. You are in a hood, my bro. You are not where tourists go. You are off the beaten track right now, my brother. So where you're walking around, and you mentioned about the lack of guns, when you're walking around with your people looking like that, bro, unless you've hired armed police, right, who are allowed to carry guns, all of your security are carrying non-lethal weapons, meaning that it's tasers, batons, a kosh, pepper spray, things like that, right? So you knowing that your boss's shit got shot up, right? And you know him because you know there's guns. Like, you know, people just like to say the dumb shit, right? You know that, right? So you're gonna talk spicy like that, but you're walking around with unarmed security where man could just pull up on you and do whatever, or as they did, run past you and chef you in your neck. Do you understand? Where was your security? Where was your security? How are you? You're supposed to be a bad boy. How are you making man get that close to you where man can run past you and poke you in your neck, my bro? You know what I mean? It's too comfortable. You got complacent after talking crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So again, I feel like these key points led to this situation. And not only that, the tongue is powerful. I feel like you even spoke it into existence. You spoke that into happening to you. You're walking around bad areas, bro. Mad people areas. Talking about, yeah, ain't nobody, don't, the UK people don't do this and this, that, and the other. Like, bro, you need to fix up. You can't come to another man's place again and talk like that. You can't come into another man's area out of your comfort zone and act like you are untouchable, bro, because somebody will find a way. You feel me? Like, everybody knows. It doesn't matter whether you're from the UK, you're from India, you're from Bangladesh, you're from Pakistan, bro. Everywhere's got a hood. Everywhere's got, well, hoods, gangsters, and crash outs. People willing to do anything, you understand, for their pride. And that shit you just said there is fucking with people's pride. And the reason I say that as well is, especially in the UK, my bro, like, we in the hoods are kind of becoming sick of Americans talking down on us. And this is no disrespect. I'm saying what it is. We are sick and tired of Americans saying that we don't do this and we can't do that and we're this and we're pussy and all we do is drink tea and eat crumpets and this, that, and the other. Like, brother, like, that shit itself will make a man want to crash out and show you, like, oh, what? You think this is what UK is about? Cool. When you come over here, we're going to show you. Couple dumb niggas are going to come here and show you exactly what UK is about. You feel me? And they'll be ready to crash and slide because you said some dumb shit like that, because they're constantly hearing that, and a man want to show you, like, yo, bro, we ain't that. We ain't that. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, we need to start showing more respect to people. We need to start showing a bit more humility, because this gangster shit, look at where it gets you, bro. Look at where it gets you. Now you're fighting for your life. Now Drake has to go back to your family and answer questions, or your friends have to go back and answer questions to your family, all because you wanted to do some clout shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my peoples, them. Sorry, I went off on a bit of a tangent and a rant on that one there, but like, I just feel like this whole situation's dumb, and it could have been avoided just by man showing a bit of respect in it. You know what I'm saying? Just show a bit of respect. We don't go over to America and start disrespecting you, man. You know what I mean? We're starting to become a bit sick of the disrespect. And not only that, last point I want to make, how many American artists have come to the UK and either been beat up, robbed, pressed, all sorts of shit. ASAP Rocky, YBN, The Game, fucking Joel Santana got kidnapped and shit like that. Like, people always think the UK is sweet or UK is soft because of how we sound. Because we sound good and we sound proper, people take that, and then they come over here, realize, oh, hold on, it's not all fucking rainbows and fucking cups of tea and shit. You feel me? It's not all of that. And when a man is in your face, chefing you down, looking at you in your eyes, you're like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't know this is what goes on over here. You know what I'm saying? But there's a long list of artists having bad things happen to them when they come to the UK and they do too much. There's a long list of artists, and some of your most gangster artists at that come to the UK and get violated. Even Floyd Mayweather come and got violated. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, people need to, I feel, just put a bit more respect on the UK, innit? Because we put respect on everyone. We don't disrespect other people. And I feel like, again, this whole situation could have been avoided, personally, I think, by if he went on that live stream and just had a bit more respect, my bro. You feel me? Everybody could get touched. Anybody could get touched. It don't matter who you are. And that just proved it. No matter how gangster you think you are, you want to be robbing people, cursing out the dead, this, that, and the other. Now look at you, bro. Now man are gonna be talking about they're smoking on top 5 and do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say because that in my head that was mad. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you got chefed in your neck, bro. I be saying all types of jokes about you, that you're an exhaust pipe, you're smoking through that. All sorts of shit are gonna be said about you, bro. So again, this is just part and parcel of that karma thing, innit? You feel me? You spoke this into existence. You're Muslim, bro. You should know the tongue's real powerful. Words are powerful. Words are spells. All these things. You understand what I'm saying? Be careful of what you say and what you put out into the atmosphere, bro. Because at some point, it's gonna come back. Whatever you put into the universe, you will receive in abundance, like tenfold. Whatever you put out there, you're gonna receive 10 times more. So yeah, man, my people, them, me, myself, Pharaoh, you done now the tingo, gringo, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm